Hey guys, it's Ollie here, and it has been a while. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Um, yeah, there's. Sorry, I've got the mic here, and I'm not using it. Sorry. Right, let's try that again. Hey guys, it's Ollie here, and I know it's been a while because content is difficult. Put it one way. Content is difficult. But anyway, point of today's video is Pokemon Legends ZA, whatever. ZA, ZA, whatever you want to call it. Just depends on how you say it, but not the point. Point is, it was announced on the 27th of February, which was, what's the date today? It's the 5th at the time of recording. 5th of March, last week, last Tuesday, a week ago, I think. Yes, a week ago. It was announced a week ago. So I'm gonna share my predictions with you guys. Not that I have many, but I have some. And if you do hear a buzzing noise, don't mind that. It's my phone here. The lighting was bad, so I'm using the torch to give a better effect. So yeah, let's get into this. So this is probably better. So first, the game itself is going to be set in the Kalos region. Honestly, can't believe they skipped over Gen 5, but like I didn't really want the remakes anyway, so I'm not going to be mad about that because again I want the Gen 5 remakes anyway. Like, yeah, sure, I like some of the Gen 5 Pokemon. Excadrill, Crocodile, Samurott, they're all cool, but like some of the Pokemon are pretty lackluster, I'm going to be honest. And Black and White didn't let you use National Dex Pokemon until after till the post game. Like, you couldn't even catch them. It was all Gen 5 Pokemon up until then, which granted shows a new spin on things because they were trying to like reboot Pokemon. But like considering that, it it just kind of put me off it. Also, I'm not the biggest Gen 5 fan, but I'm not really sure a lot of people are. Like, you're either neutral towards Gen 5 or, you know, like, you're either neutral like most people and you don't really know a lot about it, kind of, I want to say. Like, you could name the Pokemon, but like it said, name a random Gen 5 Pokemon. It'd take you a time to think. Yeah, that's understandable. Or you're either like the really, really obsessed Gen 5 um person that really likes Gen 5 and the Pokemon that came with it, because yeah, sure, Gen 5 had some really cool Pokemon, but I'm just not that type of person. So, you know, yeah. My apologies. Um, yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of shocked they skipped over Gen 5 altogether, considering everyone wanted remakes for it, and they even showed a bunch of stuff linking to a Gen 5 game coming up to the Pokemon Presents on the Pokemon Day, the 27th of February, because they were showing stuff linking to Black and White. They put a bunch of screenshots of Reshiram and Zekrom and stuff all over YouTube, X, or Twitter. Still gonna be Twitter to me. But they put screenshots of that on it, like Reshiram Zekrom. You know, they also did this thing where with a Pikachu mascot somewhere on this building. I don't know which building it was. I can't remember exactly. So sorry about that. But that has something to do with Gen 5 as well, because it's where Gen 5 was at. I can't remember where Gen 5 was at. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with the Empire State Building. I really can't remember. Anyway, point is that yeah, they were doing a bunch of stuff linked to Gen 5, and yet we get a Gen 6 Legends game, which I am a fan of, because we had X and Y, but where's the Z game for Zygarde? Because you couldn't use Zygarde or any of its forms until Gen 7, and that was a couple years later. I'm pretty sure you could get Zygarde in X and Y, but it didn't really have a proper use until Generation 7, which kind of seems a bit pointless to me. Because why bring in a game? Like, why bring a Pokemon into a game when you can't properly access it until a generation after? They even did it with the anime. X, Y, and Z, the anime. But no. You know, um, I think they should have just gone for that at the start. But, I mean, a Legends game is probably even better, because we're guaranteed regional forms. Like Legends Arceus, we got Syrian Quillfish, Syrian Sligo and Gudra, and some sick no evolutions to go with it. And also, since it's a Gen 6 game, we're getting Mega Pokemon back. They kind of confirmed that at the end of the trailer. I'm not gonna. Okay, it's been a week. Yeah, sure. So you probably should have watched the trailer now. But if you haven't, I'm gonna try not to spoil too much. But this is your warning now. Spoiler warning for the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, click off the video now. Go watch it. Come back. Then you're all caught up. You know what I'm on about. So 3 minute trailer, not that long. So gonna go watch it now. Now is your chance. If not, you have been warned. And if you choose to listen, that's on you, not me. So sorry about that. So at the start of the trailer, we see a piece of parchment. Now this is written in the Pokemon language, so like the language we see in the game. So we have no idea what it says. And then we're introduced to like the main bit of the trailer, or on this piece of parchment. Actually, before I continue, there is, I believe, to be a city plan on there, which means this piece of parchment is a blueprint. At the start of the trailer, the city name is covered, so blank city, because they reveal that at the end. Anyway, we now are in the city, and it looks to be a hologram. So, and there is a Pikachu running through the city. There are Pokemon like Sylveon, Aegislash, Flabebe, Pyroar, Litleo, you name it, or Fletchling actually. There's a lot of Gen 6 Pokemon there, because it's a Gen 6 Legends game, believe it or not. Yeah, there are a lot of Gen 6 Pokemon there. And the city is kind of like a hologram. We see a bridge, and underneath it, a Gyarados, which isn't a Gen 6 Pokemon, but Gen 6 is the region where they introduced Mega Evolution, and Gyarados got one. Now, I'm not sure if that was meant to be hinting anything, but I've just picked up on that. That's my own inference. Yeah, there are a lot of Gen 6 Pokemon, and the city looks like to be a hologram. All the Pokemon we see are kind of hologram-like. Like, it's kind of the outline of them, kind of in their colours, so you know what they are, and yeah, everything is like hologram-like. Really cool. At the end of the trailer, we are shown this giant Eiffel Tower looking structure, and well, since Kalos is based on France, we know everyone thought with the Scarlet Violet DLC they were very wrong. But I suppose that's why we didn't get the Scarlet Violet DLC to be Kalos, because, well, they had this planned already. Maybe not, because it came out like 2 years ago. It has been so long since Scarlet Violet came out. That's not the point. I'm getting off track here. Point is that we are shown this giant Eiffel Tower looking structure. Now, if you know the Gen 6 games, which I don't, haven't played it, it came out before. Actually, I think they came out in 2014, something around that time. Either way, I was very young at the time, and well, some could say I still am, but that's not where we're going with this. The point is, they came out 2014 ish, and I was a child, a very small child, so I was not into Pokemon at the time, and therefore have not played the games. and also because I don't have a 3DS, I don't own a 3DS. So even if I wanted to play them, I couldn't. Yeah. Anyway, I was confused. I was like, "What's this? What's this structure?" And then we get to the top, see a Fletchling flying around, pretty cool looking. And then it's revealed. We get taken back to the piece of parchment, and it says construction or something like that for Lumios City, which is the sort of main city in Kalos, where this Eiffel Tower looking thing is set. I don't know what the structure is called because again I haven't played the games, so I'm sorry if I'm calling stuff like an Eiffel Tower looking structure and it's got a name, probably does. Yeah, so we see this and it's like Lumios City. I'm like, where is that? Because it's got to be in a region that I haven't played, which is 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. That is over half of the Pokemon games. Yeah. Anyway, it's got to be. I was like, it's got to be set somewhere I don't know, and then it's revealed Pokemon Legends. I'm like, ooh, this could be cool. And then we see a green flash with like the little cells on it, and that makes a Z for Zygarde. And I'm like, I instantly hyped. It's like, oh, we're finally getting a Zygarde game. And then there's the dash and the A, and I'm like, ooh, interesting. Pokedex, but in reverse. That was my initial thought, and then I did a bit of thinking over after I saw the trailer. I was watching the Pokemon Presents at the time, and this happened at the end of the Presents, which was only 15 minutes long. Actually, no, it was about 12, not even 15 minutes. But I suppose that's because they didn't announce anything huge other than Pokemon Legends Z to A or ZA, however you want to say it. Again, not going into that type of territory. And then I'm like, wait, this might be related to the guy AZ, which I'm sure all of you have heard of, or most of you have heard of, because of his eternal form Floette, because he made a machine to revive his Floette after, I believe, 3,000 years. And then that goes into a theory of how his machine created the Great Crater. But a lot of people were saying this is set in the future because, well, it looks hologram-like, and which I believe that. But now people are saying maybe we'll learn more about what AZ did with the machine, and you do get a little background information on that in X and Y, but you don't get a lot of it. So maybe we're gonna learn about it and it's set in the past before all this happened, or something like that. I still believe the future because the Legends Arceus trailer, that was definitely the past. There was no way. There's no doubt about it. Like, yeah, and with the hologram stuff, sure, it could be a piece of parchment, but that's just for effect, isn't it? It wouldn't make as much sense if it were on a blueprint where you can't see it. Yeah, and we have been talking about this itself for like 10 minutes now. So, very soon we are going to be going into the part you've been waiting for, but let's finish this bit because there's not long left of this. So, for all you who want to move on to the next part, which is Mega Evolutions, or Pokemon I think will get Mega Evolutions, regional forms, all that good stuff, you just want to skip ahead a bit. There'll be a timestamp probably in the description or in the comments, pinned comment. Check that. Anyway, so maybe a lot of people are speculating that we go into the past to see what AZ did with his machine. Now, I do like the idea, but I don't want another past Legends game. It seems a bit... Sure, Legends Arceus was cool and fun and that, but, like, do we really need another past Legends game? I think a future Legends game would be cool. But then that begs the question, if it is set in the future, how did we get there? But then, if set in the future, now that I'm thinking about it, makes the most sense to be like a person that just generally lives in that time. But if it's in the past, how are we going to get there that time? Because it can't be Arceus. Well, it could, but he's not the main focus of the game. So, like, shoo Arceus. It's not your time. So yeah, I doubt Arceus is going to bring us into Into the Past again. Um, that would be like, I think it'd be kind of unoriginal, not unoriginal, but like I can't find the word for it. Um, yeah, it'd be too dissimilar to Legends Arceus. And sure, the entire story of the game could be different, but I think Future would definitely be better because yeah, that has better potential. And I know people are saying, or people will think, nah, that's not the best approach because the Future Paradox Pokemon are just robots. Nothing really interesting about it. But they do have, they do have some unique perks. How like they're really good and competitive. Not talking Iron Bundle. Yeah, they're really decent and competitive actually. Iron Hands for Terror Raid farming, I know is busted. So, you know, if it is set in the future, I really hope we don't go that way. Like, it would be cool, but only on some, not all of them, because that's just nah. But yeah, that's what I think for the game itself. Now we're getting on to Mega Evolutions regional forms, all that good stuff that you guys really want to see. So let's start off with Pokemon I think need Mega Evolutions. I haven't put a lot of thought into this. If anything, there's one that I know for definite, and that's Flygon, because Flygon really needs a Mega Evolution, and everyone knows that it was supposed to have one, and it just didn't because of, like, they couldn't think of a design cool enough. Now, I understand, but that's a pretty vague excuse for not giving a really cool Pokemon like Flygon Mega Evolution and making it like Bug Dragon. And sure, you can say, oh, it'd be worse off like that, blah blah blah. No, I really don't care. Like, sorry, but it would be so cool to have Flygon with a Mega as Bug Dragon. Also, because everyone loves Flygon, and I know Mega Evolution doesn't necessarily increase stats, or it didn't when I've played with them in the Let's Go games. It just makes them look different. Like, yeah. Anyway, Flygon would be sick for a Mega. Now, I don't think any Pokemon past, say, Generation 6 need a Mega. I know. So, did any get them in Gen 7? I'm not sure. If they did, they'll be appearing on the screen, and there'll probably be an editor's note that says how stupid I am. I'm trying to think. No, probably not. But Gen 6, the starters too, maybe have Mega Evolutions like Mega Delphox and Mega Greninja, Mega Chestnut. Now, they're all really cool as it is, but then that also begs the question what the star is going to be. I'm not going to get into that because this video is going to be really long if I do. We'll make a part 2 on that. Don't you guys worry. So yeah, the starters of Kalos definitely, because that would be so cool. Mega Greninja, turn it into some sort of like samurai or something that instead of throwing shurikens, it's got swords. Something. It sounds like a regional actually, if you ask me. But I don't know, just something cool with the stars. My favorite Pokemon, Lucario, has a Mega already, so don't really need to go into that. However, maybe some 2-stage lines. Actually, no, 3-stage lines. Still talking about Flygon. Need Megas. Like, Magmortar would be cool for a Mega. I know it's very like forgotten Pokemon. Oof. Whoa. Sorry about that. I know it's very like sort of like not forgotten, but not well remembered. It's like mid Pokemon. Anyway, that would be well cool for a Mega. I think maybe another Pokemon that needs a Mega Evolution is Charizard. Joking. No. No, I'm only joking. No, we do not need a Mega Charizard Z. I think if that happened, a good majority of the fan base is going to be like, nah, I'm done with this. No, I'm done. And just get up and leave. And the community would be infuriated if they did that. But then that begs the question, or that gives the theory: will the other Kanto starters be getting new Megas, like Venusaur and Blastoise? Because Charizard already has two, but then you'd have to give Charizard another one, so they all got new Megas. So, you know, Mega Venusaur is very simple. Like, it's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of Venusaur as it is, but like, Mega Venusaur, it just gets a tree. Like, what do you want me to say? You could say, oh, Mega Charizard just turns colours and like snips his wings a little bit. Yeah, boys, it's cool. I don't know what they could do for another Mega Venusaur. Or Mega Blastoise, not unless they turn him into a tank, make him stand on all fours or something. Have like regular Mega Blastoise, but on all fours, like a tank, and he's just blasting. I don't know. That would be really dumb now I think about it. But yeah, I don't really have any Pokemon that I think need Megas, or I haven't because I haven't thought about it. So that is my bad. I should be more prepared. I apologise. Let me know down in the comments below what Pokemon you think should get Mega Evolutions that don't already have them, obviously. Or some that do, like the Kanto starters. Definitely not something stupid like Ordino, because why? No, just get a grip. And now we're on to regional forms, which will probably be the last part of this video because this video is going to be well over 25 minutes. And I know a lot of my viewer base don't watch these long form videos. And actually, at the end of the video, I do have something that I am going to share with you guys. It's to do with the last long form video I posted about a month ago. So we will get into that at the end. Okay, so regional forms, I think if they were going to happen, they'd be limited to like one or two, because some regions just kind of have a ring to their name where you can like make a Pokemon like that insert region name Ian Pokemon name, like Cantonian Sandshrew. That works. Kanto works. Ian Cantonian Sandshrew. Now Alolan works too. That's probably why they've done it. Now Hisuian, that works too. Galarian, Paldean works. But a region that doesn't work, Kalos. You can't have Kalosian. It doesn't work. So, not unless, actually now that I think about it, because it's a Legends game, maybe the region is called something different, like Sinnoh was renamed Hisui. So regional forms, now that I think, will maybe return, because if it's in the future, Kalos may have a new name. Set in the past, it probably will have a new name. That could be anything. The Pokemon Company are very good at coming up with stuff like that. I'm just a kid, so we'll leave that up to them. Now, I think that covers it all. We've covered the trailer and the game itself, my Pokemon, or the Pokemon that I think need Mega Evolutions or would be cool to get them, and regional forms. I don't think there's anything else to cover other than storyline, but it's been announced, or it's been known for a week you know, what storyline predictions are there going to be? Probably not any. And within the time until 2025, which actually, speaking of, is like, obviously when the game comes out, but the release is going to be worldwide, which I think is cool, so we all get it on the same day. Like, I believe Scarlet and Violet came out on the 18th or 19th of November 2022. For me, that was a Friday. I think for everyone, it was a Friday. Point is, it's going to be a Friday for everyone. My bad there. Anyway, point is, I think they were released worldwide at the same time. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. I think that's everything we need to cover. Like I said, we've covered Megas, regionals, the game itself, and the trailer. So now the announcement, if you will. That's what I said. So yeah, the last video project that I have been working on, it didn't go as planned. Like, what I wanted didn't go as planned. Like, yeah, I wanted to get something to do with the project out, but it just didn't happen. So I'll be working to push that more now as well, because we're basically stacked up with ideas. I've got one extra idea that I need to finish, and then after that I should be completely out of ideas until sorry if I keep doing that as well. Yeah, until the next one comes around. So I guess you're all wondering, Ollie, what is this announcement, this project, this surprise that you've got planned? And well, it is pretty big actually. So, and hopefully, if this project goes well, it's the biggest project I've ever done. So if this goes well, then sorry about that. Fly just flew past the camera. If this project goes well, the channel could absolutely erupt with subs, views, etc. And I will give you a hint at. I'm sorry for keep doing that. I will give you a hint at the thumbnail for part of it, which I have already. We just need the rest of it. So a thumbnail will be appearing on the screen now, like here in the middle, kind of this sort of area, or maybe in one of the corners. It depends. Anyway, you'll see it on screen, and so I'm gonna stop beating around the bush. I'm just gonna say it. I have been working on a load, and I mean a load, 10 plus. I know that doesn't sound like a lot when you hear it, but trust me, it is. Anyway, I've been working on a load of music. Now, so yeah, these are actual songs that I have wrote myself. A good majority, I will admit, are just remixes, which I am not exactly proud of, because it's just not original, is it? However, some of them are not, and they're the ones I plan to release first, the non-remixes, because, well, I don't want to be known as a guy who just makes remixes for stuff. Now I want to make my own original stuff. Like the big inspirations for these is, if you guys have seen DanTDM make his Space Dog, sure it doesn't have any lyrics, but it's a really nice soundtrack, and it's still music technically. That song he made with comments back 6, 7 years ago, that was just in general pretty cool, and the fact that he can actually play guitar. Um, not going into detail there, and also the big names. Ed Sheeran, he's been inspiration of mine my entire life. Um, yeah, they have just been massive inspirations. I don't know what else to say, to be honest, other than if I can get one of these sorted. Now that I think about it, a remix maybe. Let me know what you guys want to see first down in the comments, remix or original. Let me know in the comments, and we will decide what we release first. Because I've worked really hard on these over the past, I want to say, 5, 6 months. And you say, oh, that's not a lot of time. No, but that's loads of time to write. What, 10, whatever you have. Yeah, okay. But you don't understand how hard it can be sometimes to write lyrics. It is extremely difficult sometimes. Anyway, other times it flows like a river. Other times it's like just hitting a brick wall. There's nothing coming out of it. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see down in the comment section, right down here. And yeah, that's what we will do. We will release whatever you guys want to see first, and then depending on what you pick, original, say, we'll make a poll on the community tab full of a couple of originals. You guys select which ones you want to see release first, and winner will go, or will get released. Say you select remix, we'll put a couple on there for maximum, because like I say, a good majority of remixes, we'll go over this a couple of times. Whichever ones you select will, or whichever one wins overall, will be released. Now this may take a while because we've got to make the soundtracks for all of it, put in the vocals, all that. So that may take a while. It may take to the end of March, may take to the end of April, and actually is my birthday next month. So if you guys want to see a video on that, I'd be happy to do it, because I know a couple of years ago we did the what I got for my birthday, insert year here video, and you guys seem to like that. So yeah, and also enough of me rambling on, because we've been here for what, half an hour, I think. Anyway, this recording's half an hour long, and well, you guys don't need me going blah 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 for another half an hour. So yeah, there will be a short 2 for just to sum up the Pokemon stuff I've been through in this video. So yeah, go watch that. That's gonna come out shortly after this. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to smack that like button, hit the subscribe button too if you enjoy the content. You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to. Don't feel pressured, but it would be nice so we can make better quality videos, because at the minute it's just me. I'm just working on this. Nothing. No one else. Just yeah. I'm just working on this. So that would be nice if you hit the subscribe button. I'd be very very pleased if you did. I'd appreciate it. But again, don't have to. Don't feel pressured. Like button, same thing applies. But yeah, please let me know what you guys want to see in the comments in terms of content, your predictions, and all that other stuff I said. Comment. Let me know. Yeah, that's all. So like, subscribe, hit the notifications, comment down below. Like I said, stay demonic, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.